Good morning, Newcastle, and a very pleasant good morning to you on this April 3rd. 1 week away from Easter weekend and Good Friday, and wow, as time has just really rocketed along here, and as we get and bring you Newswatch morning. And what a morning it is with several stories going on as we get ready for getting you up and running for your morning. We always get, and excuse me, make sure that everybody can see us along our network, and that's a very heartwarming thing. So with that taken care of, I'm gonna click two more buttons because I enjoyed talking to you at this time. Our little warm up right before we launch. It's nice. It's a little cool outside. Now my son hid my coat this morning, and I had to go looking for it. He left it in the car. I was amazed. Yeah, he left it in the car. It was nice of him, The car was nice and warm, but I wasn't. Oh well. Without any further ado, the train is on the tracks, and Newswatch is straight ahead for you.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Legal issues. Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square. The Easter Bunny loves Bill's Bake Shop. Bill Cass, the owner, and his staff are baking all your Easter favorites like Easter bread, rice pie, ricotta pie, sausage and ham pies, nut rolls, apricot and poppy seed rolls, decorated Easter cakes, Italian pastries, and so much more. Bill also has a wide variety of baked goods 6 days a week, Tuesday through Sunday. Call Bill's Bake Shop and order for Easter. They're located at 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoning Town section of Newcastle. Call 724-654-4223. That's 654-4223.
Good morning, Newcastle, and a very pleasant welcome to Newswatch, and hope all finds you well. Temperature outside as we get that for you. I thought it was a little cool. It's 34. Usually that doesn't bother me, but we're due for some great weather. We'll talk to you about that. And we've got a lot of great stories today in Newcastle, PA. So let's kind of get right to it as I get some of the stuff out of the way that doesn't mean so much. This is, please be aware, okay, and this isn't a scam, but during this time, a lot of seniors, I mean, this is hitting everybody hard, you know, and they're concerned about their stimulus check. Well, this was posted by Chris Sonata, okay, in social media, that they don't have to, low-income seniors that didn't have to pay any income tax, they're still getting a refund. Thanks, Chris, for that update. And here's another state police. This one just came in, so kind of took me by surprise. State Police Bureau of Liquor Control Enforcement provides updated enforcement reminder to licensed liquor establishments. Okay. Recently received an influx of public inquiries allowing patrons to remain in their establishments and operating gambling devices marketed as games of skill in violation of the mitigation. So, and I understand this. They want you to go pick up your stuff and go home. Okay? Don't stick around. It'll just get somebody in trouble. Okay? Go in. You're buying. I know these places have, you know, you talk about Cedars, they have some great food. Excellent food. So go in, pick up your food, and go home. You know, don't hang around. It's not good for anybody. Could be bad for you. Here is probably something an announcement you waited for. You know, I talk a lot about Newcastle football, and it just seems to be something that I don't know, as I fix that, something that I grew up with, and after I graduated, I can remember getting to the stadium early. You know, I tell my wife this all. Football games just don't happen. There's a lot of stuff that goes on before. If you're in the media, you're setting up, putting up whatever you have to do. And if you're at the stadium with tickets and band, and everybody has to be there. They're there a little bit early, especially the football coach. And I coached, and I can assure you that. Well, now open, Lindy's Lunch. Stay home, stay safe, and watch for our opening soon. Look for us at the former P.O. Lunch, an old tradition with a new look. Hashtag Lindy's Lunch. So we wish them all the best, and it's Lindy's Lunch. Hi to Susan Vitale, thank you. and Precious Lewis for liking NCTV45. We appreciate it. The Department of Agriculture released its COVID-19 that it report non-transmittable for food supply chain. People were worried that it was going to be on produce. It's not. The Department of Agriculture reassures Pennsylvanians COVID-19 non-transmittable through food supply chain is secure. So that gives you that as we keep giving you the updates. This is guidance, Department of Conservation and Natural Resources. Little guidance for outdoor activity. You know, and I appreciate this because you can be stuck in and really, like, you know, you can only be in so much. Get that breath of fresh air. Okay, if you have a yard, spend some time outdoors every day. If possible, take a walk around the neighborhood with your people or family members, as long as you leave 6 feet away from neighbors. Okay, if you decide to leave your neighborhood, plan several alternate locations so you arrive at your first of 3 and check that there's not any crowds. Choose less busy times, such as early morning. Find local parks that offer trails, social distancing. Pennsylvania has more than 6,000 local parks. Some municipalities have closed parks to protect visitors and employees. But check it out. If a park is open, bathrooms and water fountains likely will not be, so plan ahead. Okay, and that's a good thing from that department. Now, last night I announced that we were up 480%, and I have just received this, folks. We're reaching a heck of a lot of people in Lawrence County. Okay. Over 17,000 to be exact. So, thank you very much for everything. Now, we're going to go to sports. We'll be right back. And little shout out. This is the cross country team in Newcastle. They have won several WPIL championships, and why, they're just a great group of guys. So check this out. Please share it, and we'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle
Somebody not checking my audio didn't tell me that the audio wasn't on. So I apologize for that, as the closed caption was on. And well, I'll recap after the next segment, as let's just go to weather.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Hello, friends, and last night, well, mostly clear, a low of 32. And let's check out how, as we head into your weekend, it's looking. Local radar, clear as a bell, and this is going to make it a nice weekend. And well, as you look at the national scene, I'll pull it down for you. Clearing all the way through Ohio. You don't get clouds until you get out past Illinois, and that's a good thing. Now, your forecast, and get ready. Some sunshines will be shining at you. Last night, overnight, 32 and clear. So your Friday, sunshine, high of 54. Friday night, clear, a low of 34. Saturday, sunshine, 61. Be just a picture perfect day. Mostly cloudy Saturday night. And that gets you into Palm Sunday. And for your Sunday, mostly cloudy, 61. Mostly cloudy. You'll see Saturday night. Sunshine to start. Clouds will build in overnight and as you go through the day. Monday, mostly cloudy, or Sunday night, mostly cloudy, 41. As you get to Monday, partly sunny and 65. Once again, the clouds will start to build in. And Monday night, mostly cloudy, 48. Now, at Monday night, issues that 40% chance of rain. And it sets you up for rain on Tuesday. Mostly cloudy, 50% chance of rain Tuesday. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, low of 50. Tuesday high of 67, low of 50. Mostly cloudy, 50% chance of rain the whole day. Now, Wednesday, mostly cloudy, 67. Chance of rain is 50%. So, you're good from Friday till Monday. And Monday night, chance of rain goes to 40%. 50% on Tuesday all day. And then 50% on Wednesday. So, now, that was, yes, you got it, Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take this
Standing
here from Tuscany Square. We'll be right back.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065.
Yes, friends, Chalella and Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chalella and Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chalellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412.
As we return, and 34 degrees outside. I am going to recap last segment very quickly, as closed caption was on, but the audio was not. So let's go for it. PA Department of Revenue. Okay. And tax deadlines. Listen up to this as we get it out for you. Partnerships. The March 15th for the federal government didn't change, but the April 15th for the state was moved to July 15th. S corporations didn't change for the federal government, but was moved to July 15th. Individuals, PA 1040, moved to July 15th. The federal government also moved to July 15th. Trust and estates, July 15th for the federal government and the state. And corporations, July 15th, August 14th. July 15th for the feds and the state, August 14th. Remember, small businesses in Greenville, their drive-throughs are open. And as we continue on, the state wants you to know, this is from the Department of Health, there were 7,016 new positives. And I'm going to paraphrase as we go through this. 3% were under the age of 18. Okay, that tested. 9% between 19 and 24. 41%, the biggest group, between 25 and 49. And that's the group that really has the largest population. 29% between 50 and 64, and 19% over 65. So make sure, don't be paranoid about it, but make sure that you really stay in, stay away from large crowds. Get out in the yard. I told you, get some exercise, get some fresh air. But let's not be paranoid. We're going to beat this. And that was what we covered in our second segment. Now, City Rescue Mission, open but has limited capacity. Be aware of that. Last night, the homeless population in Los Angeles was very suspect because they are starting to test, and I know that's way out there, but that homeless population will have a problem. Wolf Administration reminds you that the business exemption expires today at 5 o'clock. So that really brings you up to date on what's going on here. Newswatch morning as a little too much air there. And I will be very interested to see if I do get Entyvio, my Entyvio infusion with all that's going on. But they still have the blood drive scheduled, so I'm hopeful. I know that elective surgeries have been called off. Let's go to these folks and we'll be right back.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give them Newcastle a try. They're a small town for living. Look around.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target.
Folks, that's going to do it for this edition of Newswatch. And, well, we have a lot of great programming for you today. The basketball tournament will continue, as I call it, Angelo's April CYO craziness. And today, the St. Vitus Trojans come calling on the St. Mary's Fighting Irish, and the St. Camillus Running Rebels will take on the St. Mary's Fighting Irish also. You know, just so you know, there were the Celtics and the Irish at St. Mary's, and when I came, we only had enough to field one team. So with that, I decided, well, you know, let's just call ourselves the Fighting Irish. And that we did. And thus, I'm a very big Notre Dame fan, so that did it. Now, as we part, here's a little blast from the past. Morning side of the mountain. Remember, wash your hands. Alcohol, bleach, we told you about it all. Good hygiene. And make sure you tell a friend. And have a friend tell a friend. I want to see if we can get over the number that they just gave me. 840% increase. Wow. Have a friend tell a friend. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them we're available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule. That's NCTV45. Now make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. And we'll see you on the morning side of the mountain. Mass, 9 o'clock.